Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your no contact reading for July. This is Mary, this is Leo Sunlight Insight. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. If you're new or returning, welcome and thank you. So Sagittarius, this is a new series I'm adding to the channel. This is no contact, why there is no contact between you and your person, whoever you're thinking about at this time for this reading. So if there's been no communication, no contact, you want to know what's going on with your person. We'll get some energy here, one card from each oracle. What energy are they sitting in? What's going on with them? And then we'll get into the tarot to clarify all that energy and see what's going on with them. See if we can take a sneak peek and see why there is no contact from them to you and see what's going on. So welcome Sagittarius. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. So let's see. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, male or female. General collective reading. And take the messages how they resonate for you. Not every little detail may resonate, so please keep that in mind. And if I do mention the sign you're dealing with, totally fine. If not, follow the storyline. If the storyline resonates for you, then it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, then it's probably not your reading this time. I'd say hold out for the next one. So let's see if we can paint a picture here for you, Sagittarius. See what's going on with your person of interest. Why there's no communication, no contact. If you're cross-watching for Sagittarius, this possibly could be what is going on with them. Though this is more intended for Sagittarius's person of interest not communicating with Sagittarius. So maybe a little confusing if you're cross-watching. Alright, so let's see. It could be past, present, or future, I guess, if it comes out that way. If you feel like it's a past person. Also, what is intended for at this time when you see this, no communication between you and your person. Alright, Sagittarius, let's get your oracles. Whoop, and see what the energy is for you, Sagittarius. And we have the Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. 23, which is 5. 5s are definitely about challenge and changes. So your person here definitely could be having a lot of inner conflict about this connection, but I think they kind of know they need to do what's moral, just and right, and they need to make a conscious choice and make a change in this connection. I mean, Dragon's Duel here almost kind of reminds me of, kind of like soulmate, twin flame, infinite kind of energy, or they could still be connected to somebody that just don't want to let go, and it's like a duel, like they're constantly battling, or this could be their inner demons constantly battling their inner demons, and that's why they're having all this inner conflict about themselves, this connection. The fledgling. So we do have one here. Ones are about new beginnings. So the fledgling is about, learning something new. It's a beginner stage, kind of like, a fledgling learning how to fly kind of energy. So, this person may be, trying to gain their independence, gaining their wings, the feet underneath them, for a new beginning for themselves. Or this could be a new type of connection they're dealing with and not quite sure about this, and it's very different. And they have a lot of conflict about this. Maybe they need to slay some dragons, inner dragons here. And we have growth. I want to expand my conscious and my awareness. So I feel like they have a lot of growing to do, a lot of growing, learning, lessons learned, knowing their lessons and exactly what they need to learn from those lessons. So they may be going through that stage, feeling kind of like a fledgling. Maybe like, everything I thought I knew about, love, relationships, it's not what I thought. So now I'm in this process of new growth, new expansion, new learning, lessons, feeling like a newbie. So there is a new beginning here of some kind with the fledgling, but feeling very conflicted. There is a lot of energy here for that opportunity for a lot of growth. So let's get your tarot and then we'll see what the energy is. So Sagittarius, you can find everything you need to know down below in the description box, especially if you're new. Decks I'm using, links to the decks I'm using, social media links. Your playlists are down there, love and general, though I'm not doing general readings and spirit messages anymore. Not at this time, but I may continue to do them in the future. Right now I'm introducing 2 new series to the channel. which is this series, and another new series watch out for next week, which is Are You Ready for Love? It's about you, the person watching. What are your blocks and challenges? What needs to be healed so that you can have more fulfilling relationships? So watch out for that. So I hope you do like these new readings. If you do, please show me by liking, subscribing, sharing. Comments I've turned off because I had too much BS going on with that, and it was just too petty. So I turned all that off. But you can still like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. You won't miss out, especially if you're new. And if you do, thank you. Welcome to the family. So what do we have here? So we have the Magician and the Page of Swords. So Gemini, Virgo. And, the Page of Swords, they could be keeping tabs on you, seeing how you're doing, checking out your social media. I know it's online activity. But it's also open, honest communication. It could be online communication. Maybe there's some online communication between the two of you. They're wanting to communicate. And the Magician here is about manifesting a brand new beginning. So there is an opportunity here to communicate about starting a brand new beginning here. Again, we have the infinity symbol. And that's very similar to the energy over here. So it is possible that you've been connected to this person for a while. Maybe you could even have past lives with this person. But, manifesting, so communicating about manifesting a brand new beginning here. So that is on their mind. And we do have the Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords energy here. So we have Cancer, and we have Libra. Whenever I get, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, it's always my divine clarity from source kind of card. Bringing in truth and clarity of the matter. But they do feel a lot of love, compassion, that nurturing, giving, peaceful kind of energy. But yet they have the sword up here. It's like they're in this energy, but yet they have the sword up here blocking it. So they're blocking their own energy, I feel, about coming forward. The cup in hand here. It's like they're blocking, and I feel like Source is trying to guide them, lead them to this connection. And maybe, being divinely connected, spirituality is new for them too with the fledgling, and they're like battling this, new stage of growth. They're like, I just don't understand what's going on here. So kind of like putting up the sword, like just blocking, like I just don't know. But there is love here on the table with the Queen of Cups energy. Again, could be male or female, doesn't matter. But let's see what we have here. So we got 3 of Cups. We got the 3 of Wands, so we got 2 threes. So 3s to me a very social kind of number. It's also about building, coming together, reuniting, teamwork, collaboration kind of energy. Some say it can indicate a third party. I mean, we do have 2 queens here, king or queen. So it could be that, again, and I have felt that energy here, that maybe they're still connected to somebody that just does not want to let go, that is still like latching onto them and does not want to let go, which is causing them a lot of inner conflict. And they know they have to make this conscious choice to do what's moral, just and right. Just finally let this person go, try to detach them for good, for their own growth and expansion, so that they can be like a fledgling and go into like a new beginning for themselves. So, this sword can be used to cut away energy no longer serving, so we can manifest a brand new beginning, but it also can be about communication. So, this could be finally, if they're connected to a water sign, taking that sword and cutting that energy for good, cutting the ties that bind. Kind of energy. Standing up, telling it like it is. Sometimes the Queen of Swords is kind of cold, cutting, been through a lot, the kind of icy. So they, may feel this towards that person, but for some reason I feel like that person doesn't want to let go. Kind of energy. Maybe a codependent energy. So however that resonates, but, we do have, waiting for the ships to come in, and we do have manifesting a new beginning here. Usually the 3 of Wands is indicative of manifesting that new beginning, but waiting for the right time, waiting for that to come in that we're manifesting. But we do have reuniting here, so waiting to reunite. So I feel like they're waiting to come together with you, but there's something that needs to be let go that's still like attached to them in some way. So now we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. Wow. So the 10 of Pentacles can indicate marriage, long-term marriage commitment, but the 10 of Swords here is an ending. Could be an ending that they didn't see coming, or an ending their person is connected to didn't see coming. So maybe they wanted to end it with their person, and their person did not see this coming. They thought, oh, this is a happy home and family fulfillment, long-term. marriage, and the person's like, nope, it's over, it's done, and the person didn't see it coming, and they refuse to let go. But there's an ending here of a marriage or a long-term commitment. Yeah, taking that sword and cutting that energy, wanting like a whole new way of life. So we have the Hermit and the Hanged Man. So we have Virgo and Pisces. So again, you know, they're still being hung up and tied to something here. But they're getting new perspectives and enlightenment, wanting to take action. They're trying to figure out how to do this. You know, how can I get rid of this person for good? They may be seeing your light, or, you know, they're just trying to find that light from within themselves. You know, retreating. Maybe they just want to be alone right now while they figure all this out. And, growth with the Hermit. You go through that growing process. You know, it's healing, it's growing, it's finding your way, your path, your light. Figuring out your soul. So your soul's journey. What you want for yourself in the future. And getting those perspectives. And then you untie yourself, come down from that tree, and you take action. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Sun. So we have Sagittarius, which is your energy here, and then we have Leo. So Sun is the happiest card in the deck. I feel like Sagittarius, that once your person detaches finally from whatever they're attached to, they're going to take fiery, passionate, fast action towards you. There could be children involved here. Sorry, either, you know, you or them, somebody has children. But, you know, this is happy home and family, happiest card in the deck. Enlightenment, healing, kind of energy. Sorry, my throat. So I definitely feel like, see, my throat's getting all scratchy. This person, I feel like, definitely wants to communicate, and maybe they can't because of this other person. But once they're free, they're taking fiery, passionate action, coming forward to their happiness, joy, their fulfillment, success, and victory. Happy home and family in every single way. But the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. Sorry. Oh. Sorry about that. So, I've been doing quite a bit of readings here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles energy here, which could be Capricorn. So this is very stable. This is like the minor of the Empress. So it could be once they regain their stability and they're more stable, grounded, secure. There's the offer, King or Queen. And we have the World. So they need to close out this chapter, let this go for good. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. So they can start a new chapter, start a whole new way, a whole new world. This could be World Wide Web, traveling, distance. The Five of Swords. Yeah, they're like, sometimes they feel conflicted. Sometimes they feel like, you know, the situation they're in is just a losing battle. Sometimes they feel like giving up the fight. And then sometimes they feel like, I'm just going to get out of this. I don't care how I do it. I'm just going to do it. So a lot of conflicting energy there. But Aquarius here definitely wanted to reset at zero, taking a leap of faith for a fresh new start, like the fledgling, brand new beginning, with one there. Ready for this change. I feel like this person's ready for this change. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's your energy, Sagittarius. So your person is ready to take this leap of faith with you. Sagittarius, Wheel of the Year, Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, divine timing, things getting better, things going in the right direction, divinely guided energy. What's meant to be is meant to be, will be coming in. But need to reset back to zero so we could take that leap and get this wheel turning. But there's a lot of other things I need to deal with here to close out that cycle, to start a new cycle, and get more in this stable, grounded, secure energy. So I feel like that's why they're not communicating. Once they really, really detach from that energy, it could be a marriage, it could just be a long-term commitment. It could be something else. It could be something with their family or a friend or something here that's like attached to them and like won't let go. I mean, they could be battling addiction or something like that, but I didn't really get the devil or anything like that. But whatever's still attached to them that's keeping them from you, once that is let go of, I mean, once that falls away, drops away, and they're free, they're coming towards you, the Sun energy here, and the Knight of Wands. But we're going to go and still into the extended here, and I'm going to use the Sexual Magic Tarot. So I am doing an extended, so if you resonated with this, links are below for Patreon and Vimeo. Vimeo is one at a time purchase where Patreon is a one-time monthly subscription, but you get extendeds to all readings from YouTube. So that's 4 extendeds a month. We are for the same price at Vimeo, which is only at one at a time purchase. So whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to check out the extended, I'll use the Sexual Magic Tarot. See how they're feeling about you intimately. Is this going to change soon? Are they going to break free from this eventually and come forward? I do see them taking action towards you. And then we'll get some love messages, what they would want to say to you right now, since there's no communication, what they want to say. So again, if you want to check it out, links are below. And if you go, I'll see you over there. If not, best of luck, sending you many light, love, and blessings. And always, always shine your light.